yesterday, Wayne LaPierre, right after the Thune-Vitter Amendment, was on MSNBC speaking with Andrea Mitchell. We've got a clip of Wayne's appearance there. We talked with Chris Cox, NRA's chief lobbyist, yesterday. We want to let you hear what Wayne LaPierre had to say as well. Go ahead, take a listen.
And for a completely different point of view about that Senate vote rejecting a bid to loosen concealed weapons laws in this country, we're joined by Wayne LaPierre, Executive Vice President of the National Rifle Association. Wayne, good to see you.
Good to see you,
Let's talk about what would have been accomplished. I mean, the argument from Chuck Schumer and others is that this would have, first of all, violated states' rights. You've long been an advocate of states' rights. And that it also would have made it very difficult to prosecute and to catch gun traffickers who go across state lines. Where are they wrong?
You know, Andrea, only Senator Schumer would try to spin a 39-58 vote in the U.S. Senate when he was on the losing side of that vote into some type of victory. I think what happened today was an important step forward in NRA's decade-long effort to make right to carry and national reciprocity the law of the land. We started this effort back in the 80s. We only had 3 states. We're now up to 40 states that have right-to-carry laws. We're up to 37 states that have reciprocity. 11 states, including states like Missouri and Michigan and Oklahoma and Tennessee, they already have this type of national law recognizing all permits. So we're going to keep coming back. The American public wants this law. They want to be able to protect themselves, and we'll be back. And I feel very positive about what happened today.
Well, let's talk about this, because they say that they had votes in reserve and that that the vote, that they let some Democrats who were on the hook go and vote with you guys to, turn it up to 58-39. But you've got 36 states that have specific laws regarding gun permits. At least 31 states prohibit alcohol abusers from obtaining concealed carry permits. 35 states bar people convicted of certain misdemeanors from becoming gun owners. Isn't the trend moving in the opposite direction?
No, absolutely. As I said, we started with 3 states on this. 40 states now have right-to-carry laws. Every step of the way, while the states enacted those laws, we had to listen to the hysterical predictions from Senator Schumer and a lot of the national media. There's no attempt in those 40 states to even repeal any of those laws. What Senator Schumer likes is what New York City has, where the rich and the famous, the Wall Street bankers, the celebrities, the politicians, they all get their permits, and yet the average person in the Bronx that most needs it is flat out of luck.
Why are police chiefs, Mayor Bloomberg and police chiefs, the mayors of Newark, law enforcement officials from all across the country are against your position? Ray Kelly, notably from the New York City Police.
Hey, I understand some of the police politicians that work for the mayors are on the side of the mayors on this issue. But let me tell you something. You talk to rank-and-file law enforcement officers around this country, they want their families to be
Wayne, I have. And I don't think it's fair to call Ray Kelly a police politician. He was a rank-and-file guy who rose up through the ranks and, if anything, was not political enough to survive under the previous mayor, Rudy Giuliani, and came back and has been the leading police chief in the nation and the leading anti-terrorist police chief in the nation.
And I've watched him change his position on some issues involving the Second Amendment because he works for Mayor Bloomberg. Now, I can tell you this, you talk to police families, they know at the scene of the crime there's only 2 people there, the criminal and the victim. They do not want their families to be defenseless. They know that they come in, despite all their good intentions, after the fact. When seconds matter, despite all their good intentions, the police are minutes away. And the American public wants to be able to protect themselves. At the very core of American consciousness is a fundamental root belief that I have a right to protect myself. Senator Schumer may not agree with that. Michael Bloomberg, despite he has armed security, may not agree with that. But I'll tell you, the American people agree with it. And we're going to be back, and we will win this and make this the law of the land.
And we will be back. Also, Wayne LaPierre, always good to see you. We have to leave it there. We're out of time.